Alright guys, so today is my chest, triceps, and shoulder, and of course calves, and a little bit of cardio. And I'll be starting off with my bench press. So for this video, what I want to do, I want to just show you the progress that I'm making, particularly with this. This is incredibly awesome, this Sling Shot. Now, before you just go casting judgment like I did when I originally saw this and I saw lifters using it, I thought, well, you know, that's kind of cheating. And but here's the deal. So, over the last couple of years, you know, I've just have limped and limped and limped on my shoulder, and finally here about, I'm going to say 3 or 4 months ago, I couldn't even rack the bar off of the J-hooks. I couldn't do it, just too much pain, you know, and so I just didn't know what I was going to do, but I knew it had to do with rehab, working the proper muscles. And so I was doing that, but I needed something more than that. And so I kept seeing this, the Sling Shot, pop up. I kept seeing that, and I thought, you know, what have I got to lose? You know, I just told myself, don't be judging. You know, the more I looked at it, it kind of made sense. So I ordered it. Now, it's been about 11 weeks since I've been using it. The first time I used it, right out of the chute, I was able to take off benching, and I worked all the way up to, I'm going to say, if I remember right, it was about 145 pounds. But now, today, and I'll show you guys this, about 11 weeks later, I am actually, I'm going to be warming up with 155 today. That's huge. That's huge. Now, what this has enabled me to do, all right, what the Sling Shot does is, when you are coming down deep, that's when our shoulder is the most vulnerable, okay? So you're really not, you're not really using your chest and your triceps like you think you are. What you're doing is you're coming under it, kind of fudging with that shoulder. And that's why, for as long as I can remember, when I bench, I always stop about 1 inch high. I don't touch my chest. 3 reasons for that. One, it keeps me from putting my shoulder in that overly compromised position. The other thing is it makes my triceps do the braking, and 3, my triceps have to they have more to do with pushing off, and you know, there's just less, you know, vulnerability in that shoulder area. But you know, with decades of lifting weights, it caught me, and it just, well, not lifting weights, you know, just doing things in life like we do, right? Just roughhousing. So now where I'm at, okay, before I started using the Sling Shot, I couldn't do dumbbell flies. There was just so much I couldn't do. Now I can do dumbbell flies without the Sling Shot. My strength's all coming back in, and so now if I want, I can bench without this. But what's happening is with each workout, I'm becoming stronger, but I'm hitting all my muscles. So, you know, I thought when I ordered this, you know, it was going to be doing most of the work. Oh no, you are taxing your muscles heavily. Every bit of the muscles that you would normally do or be hitting during your bench press, you're hitting with this. It's just keeping you out of that vulnerable position, and once you come up, it's aiding you in that. And then, you know, once you get out of that vulnerable position, now our triceps take over, and our chest really comes into play. And that's where the workout's at, right? So this is going to help us here, so we can make our gains here. and it's working for me. It's working. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to work through my bench press today, my flat bench, and just let you see where I'm at, right? So I'll put a link in the description box below for this. It's great. I highly recommend it. As a matter of fact, I'm probably going to be getting one of these for Christmas to put back for when I wear this one out, because you know what, if I wear this out, I do not want to have to wait for one to show up. I just want to keep going right into, you know, from one workout to the next, no interruption. So definitely got to have one as a backup. So all right, so what do you say? I get to work. This little guy will show you the progress that he's making. Let's go. So what I do, I only do 5 sets of 5. A big bench equals a big chest. That's what's always worked for me, okay? So if you want to get that weight up there, why would you want to do more reps here when you're robbing yourself on the top end of the heavy weights? In other words, all right, this was my first set. This was my warm-up. That's my warm-up. All right, maybe do some little light stretches. I don't do much with that. Boom, there's my warm-up. Now, I'm going to keep doing sets of 5s until that last set of 5 is about all I can do to get that up. I mean, I'm working for that, right? But if we, on our lower end, are doing more reps, we're taking that strength factor and reducing it from our top end, but putting more weight on. And it's the heavy weight that's going to bring you strength, and it's going to bring you size. Okay, so for me, I've always found, stick with the 5s. The other thing, the high reps, that's harder on your joints. Now, you'll see towards the end, I will kick into some 12 reps, you know, like that. And I do that for the, you know, the stamina, right? The endurance. You've got to throw that in there, but I do that at the end. Right now, I don't want to rob myself of that max lift, that max push of the heavy weight at the top. Right now, I don't want to take away from that. Okay, let's keep rolling. Do a shout out real quick to my good buddy, Big Ron. Ron, thanks for the phone call, brother. You made my day. So me and Ron, we're going to be having some pizza together. Oh yeah, flying pie, all meat, extra cheese. Oh yeah. All right, make sure your body's loaded from your heels to your hips, From your hips to your shoulder blades. Here it goes. So, a couple things. If you are tapping the J hooks on the way up, just reposition, you know, maybe an inch south, okay? Slide down the bench or move your bench down about an inch. I don't worry about tapping them too much. That's why they're angled. Here's the deal with tapping them. Once you're to here, it's yours. You tap it, just push through them and rack it. That's why you got angles. It's no big deal. I don't worry about like failing. I got my spotter set, you know. Get your spotter set to where, you know, you can rack the bar, say from about here to here, without making contact, right? And you just slide out of it. No biggie, right? I can't remember when the last time was that happened. That's never really happened, right? I mean, I guess like years ago at the gym, you're struggling and someone helps type of deal, but having my own gym, I haven't got to that point. I suppose I might. And if you get to that point, that's good. That means you just had no more, right? So it's okay. So now what I'm going to do, get to work. Let's go. This one's for you, Big Rod. Alright guys, that's my bench. Big weights make a big chest, right? That's what you gotta do. So, now I will do my, I either do incline press or incline dumbbell press. I always do decline press. I love decline. And then I think I'll do my cable crossovers today. And oh man, I'm loving my dumbbell flies. My shoulders really, it's coming along good, right? And then after that I'm gonna kill my triceps. And then I'll do my shoulders. And then hopefully this old guy has enough left for some, all through there I do my calves, right? And then I'll do a little bit of cardio. So, all right, there we go, guys and gals. That's how I bench. Hopefully, you know, every once in a while I'll pop in with the bench. You can see my progress, right? Just keeping it real. Guys and gals, that's the end of this video. God bless. We'll see you on the next.